Hi, everyone. Welcome to the No Depression sessions here at Jan's house in Nashville. We're here thanks to our friends at AEA Microphones right now with CalebCaudle. Caleb, it's always great to see you, man.
Good to see you again, man.
Yeah.
This side of the pond.
Yeah, that's right. It's been nearly a month. Let's just keep on checking in with each other on different continents every month. We're going to hear 3 songs. 2 of them are your songs. I won't spoil the surprise of what the cover will be, but the 2 originals are off of Sweet Critters, which comes out in the future.
Next year sometime.
Yeah. What do you want to start out with today?
I'm going to start out with a song called Heaven Sometimes, and I wrote it about knowing your life's purpose and then realizing the sacrifice that takes. And I don't want to spoil too much about the record, but my friend Allison Russell sang on this one with me, and it came out really beautiful. So yeah, I'd love to do it now. Heaven Sometimes. It all seemed so simple when I started down a crooked road with a sparkle in my eye. I fell too deep and became broken-hearted. Heard a lot of fools say it doesn't hurt to try. When I get like this, I look for peace in the steel of the woods, the moss on the trees. Stand alone in the horsefly heat while the fiddleheads unfurl. And it feels just like heaven sometimes. On a day like this, the struggle is more than I can stand, and it feels just like heaven sometimes. Well, I thought I knew the plan like the back of my hand. Chasing down a train that's bound for glory. I can feel my patience slowly growing thin. I got told no every which way you can get told. I got used to losing, now it's strange to win. When I get like this, I look for peace in the steel of the woods, the moss on the trees. Stand alone in the horsefly heat while the fiddleheads unfurl. And it feels just like heaven sometimes. On a day like this, the struggle is more than I can stand, and it feels just like heaven sometimes. Well, I thought I knew the plan like the back of my hand.
Well, that sounds great, and I cannot wait to hear the studio version of that with Allison on it. Do you and Allison go back a ways? Did you recently meet, or was it a series of happy coincidences that led to that project together?
So I think I met Allison maybe about a year ago. I was playing here in town, and she came to see me, and I played a song off of my last record, and we talked about it afterwards, and she really liked it, and I had just gotten in touch with her. I thought she'd be really good on this song, and she's got such a beautiful thing going. Her spirit is just so cool, and you know, like somebody like that, you don't send them notes, you know, you just say, do your thing. And so she just did her thing and came back better than I could ever imagine. And yeah, you know, I saw her maybe overseas once since I met her. So yeah, it's a good person to see at a festival.
Yeah, definitely. We were on a boat with her. We did the Caillat cruise and got to hang with her for a while. And yeah, I mean, I'm very much looking forward to when Sweet Creators comes out and I'm able to hear that version. Thank you for your version here, Solo Acoustic.
Yeah,
it sounded
absolutely.
Great. Do you want to move into the cover next? Do you want to do one more from Sweet Critters? What are you feeling like?
I'm going to do a John Hartford song now called Goodle Days. And I love John. I actually got to play one of his guitars on my last record for Scythia. They have it out at the Cash Cabin, and so it was a lot of fun getting to play that guitar. And I just opened up the case. It was like the most like ancient flight case of all time. It's basically like one of those old styrofoam coolers, and it's just you open it up and it just like reeked of Marlboros, you know. Like, but I love John and I love this song, so yeah, I'll do this John Hartford song here, Goodle Days.
Be about 25 years from now, when we're all grown old from a wondering how, we'll all sit down at the city dome and talk about the good old days. Will you pass the joint and I'll pass the wine? Anything good coming down the line? A lot of good things went down one time back in the good old days. Well, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song back in the good old days. Sometimes I get to thinking that we're almost done and there ain't nothing left for me to figure out. I guess I probably felt a lot more like that back in the good old days. But if you gotta go, you gotta go. There's always somebody, don't you know, hanging around saying I told you so back in the good old days. Well, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song back in the good old days. We'll all join hands and we'll gather round when that old guitar starts to make that sound. A lot of good things went down downtown back in the good old days. Squeezing love with the people that we hadn't even met, out for anything that we could get. We did it then, we'll do it yet, back in the good old days. Well, the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people are done gone on. That's my life when I sing this song back in the good old days.
Yeah, man, that rings and rings and rings. It sounds fantastic.
Yeah, the delayed applause, folks, is from the sustain of the guitar, not for a lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah, I like to give that disclaimer ahead of time. You know, man, you're a veteran of these sessions. Can you remember when you were turned on to John Hartford's music? 'Cause I mean, his name has been around for me in my reality for a long time, but I hadn't dived in until the Sam Bush record that he did. That we got to record with him and did a whole album of his and dived in. That was my jumping off point.
Oh, really?
Do you remember your Hartford moment?
I think I came to Hartford the way a lot of people came to Hartford, which was through like the Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and they did the Down from the Mountain, I think is what it's called. They did that show at the Ryman, and he was kind of the host for that. I think it's on the internet somewhere if you're interested. It's a pretty great show. So yeah, I think that's how I came to know John Hartford. But yeah, big fan of a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, that's a good avenue. That's certainly how I became aware of Dan Tyminski. And, yeah, a lot of good stuff there.
Absolutely.
We are back into the original songwriting portion of the session. What do you want to do third today?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a song I wrote for my wife. It's called "The Brim," and I think it's interesting. I can kind of go back to when we were first started dating, and like the love song I wrote then versus the love songs that I write now are just so drastically different. I think they're a lot more realistic now, which is, time will do that. And, but yeah, this song's called "The Brim," and my friend Aoife O'Donovan sang this one with me on the record, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it. But yeah, this one's "The Brim."
Well, you drive for miles with a dream like wind chime of a smile. You gave the wooden gate a fling, and you might have your swell been getting out of a limousine. Did you have a bad dream? Did you sleep at home? You don't go easy on yourself. And is it how it seems? Are you feeling small? Just know there ain't nobody else who could take my empty heart and fill it to the brim. Will you show your truth? Loud as acorns pouring down on a tin roof. You claw right through the dirt, uncover every last bit of love that you deserve. Did you have a bad dream? Did you sleep at home? You don't go easy on yourself. And is it how it seems? Are you feeling small? Just know there ain't nobody else who could take my empty heart and fill it to the brim. Did you have a bad dream? Did you sleep at home? You don't go easy on yourself. And is it how it seems? Are you feeling small? Just know there ain't nobody else who could take my empty heart and fill it to the brim.
Caleb, thank you. We did it. We've done it again. Thank you for sharing the new music. You and your pre-war sound fantastic. Please tell your lovely wife that Brad and Juan said hello.
I will.
And thank you, man. This has been a total pleasure.
Thanks, man. It's great to play some new songs for my friends at No Depression. I love No Depression. Been reading it since I was 14 years old, so big fan.
Nice. I'm happy to hear it, man. We'll see you again in a month in Africa, Asia?
Somewhere.
I don't know. Somewhere cool.
Yeah. Send me the invite.
Yeah.
All right,
man. See you next time.
Thanks.